What's good? What's good? It's the one, the only, but what do I know? Boxer coming back at y'all with another one, man. So as you guys can see, this is Nate Diaz, verified Twitter, well, X account. I'ma still say Twitter, bro. You know, I know it's like X now, but I still say Twitter. His verified X account, man, where he has stated, Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, I'll whoop your asses just so you know. Now, we all know Anthony Joshua just had a, great victory over Francis Ngannou on Friday. Well, I'm not gonna say a great victory, not to the boxing world, but to the entertainment world. It was a great victory. And so now, I'm assuming this is where that came from, but it's because, I don't know, him calling out Wilder and Fury, I mean, that's kind of just, I don't know, it's kind of random or whatnot, but I'm not mad at it. For y'all that don't know, Nate Diaz is my favorite MMA fighter. I really like, man, his demeanor from Stockton, California, his demeanor, his attitude, man. Like, I'm a huge fan of Nate Diaz. He actually has a fight with Jorge Masvidal coming up, but they're gonna box. For y'all that don't know, him and Jorge Masvidal, they fought in 2019, I believe it was 2019, where Jorge got the victory over Nate. But they've agreed to a boxing match sometime this year, from what I heard. And then I've also heard that Dana White is creating his own belt for that, and it's called the BMF belt, the Bad Mother Effer belt or whatever. I don't know. I just think that's funny. Two MMA fighters, they're gonna fight in boxing or whatnot. It's just, I don't know. It is what it is, man. Look forward to it. But anyways, man, I just think this is very funny, man. First and foremost, let me say, well, I don't even think we need to speak on a boxing aspect. I don't think that this is even even close, that for him to try to step in there with Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, or Tyson Fury. But I hear a lot of people talking about, well, in a street fight he could whoop all three of them. And bro, I'm gonna be honest, that's not a given. A lot of people don't realize, bro, size does matter, bro. Like, size does matter. If you don't think size matter, then you ain't been in a real fight. Now, I'm not saying that just because somebody is bigger than you that you can whoop them, but these three right here are not your average big guys. Like, I know a lot of big people that I could, I'll be able to piece up real easily or whatnot. But the thing about it is, these guys are not just your average big dudes. Like, bro, yeah, obviously Nate Diaz has hands or whatnot, and I'm a fan of him and his brother Nick and Nate or whatnot. They both used to actually spar with Andre Ward, but it's a whole nother ball game when you're coming to a huge, freakishly huge athletic person like Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder, or even Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is not built athletically, but I mean, these dudes are big athletic guys. Pause. I tell people all the time, bro, like, you can know how to fight all day, every day, but you step into that person that's like, you think somebody, I give you a prime example, right? I give you somebody like Manny Pacquiao, who definitely got hands out this world, right? Now, obviously, somebody the average person, his size or around his size, yeah, he'll take them apart, you know what I'm saying? Easy money. But bro, imagine Manny Pacquiao fighting, or getting into a fight with somebody like Shannon Sharp or something like that. Like, people don't realize, bro, the size matters, bro. Like, them big old dudes, bro, you think Shannon Sharp is gonna sit there and get into a boxing match with Manny Pacquiao on the street? Like, nah, bro. He ain't finna throw hands with man. He finna pick Manny Pacquiao up, throw that man on the ground, and put him in a headlock, and this fight gonna be over with. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that to pick on Manny Pacquiao. I'm just giving you an example of a great little man that can fight his butt off. But size matters. You know what I'm saying? Or like against and this is coming from a box. Like, I've been boxing for like over half my life. Like, this is like, you know what I'm saying? Big. And I'm not when I say boxing, a lot of people say, oh, I've been boxing, I box. Yeah, but they're really bag beaters. Like, no, I've been competing. I compete, you know what I'm saying? But or like even Nate Diaz, bro. Nate Diaz is, a lot of people have this whole notion, they think that just because somebody boxes, they think that like they don't know how to protect themselves when it comes to grappling or anything like that. Like, bro, you don't know what Anthony Joshua knows. Nate Diaz, I'm more than sure would not try to throw hands with Anthony Joshua like up top, but bro, like Nate Diaz might try to come to you know, I don't know, try to, you know, do whatever jiu-jitsu move, whatever the case may be, or you know he's famous for that Stockton slap. But you know, like Anthony Joshua's a big, strong built dude, bro. Like that dude could put Nate Diaz in the headlock, and you know what I'm saying, it'd be hard for Nate Diaz to get out of. Like, people have to like realize that. So I don't know if he's talking about boxing. Well, I don't think he's talking about boxing. I mean, you know, like I said, I love Nate Diaz to death. He's my favorite MMA fighter by far. But you know, we saw what he did in the boxing ring against, you know, Jake Paul. So I know he's not talking about in a boxing ring, but in, you know, in a street fight, nah. You know, and granted, Nate Diaz will choke you out real quick. You know, it's actually a video of him in New Orleans. I think it was last year. I think it was Mardi Gras, and it was like, I think it was last year. He got into it with somebody, and they tried to, you know, come at dude, and he just put him to sleep real quick. Put him in the headlock, put him to sleep real quick. Like, yeah, you know, your average Joe Blow, like your average big dude. Nah, I agree 1,000%. Yeah, dude, to mop the floor with him. But you know, Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, those are not your average big dudes, bro. I don't think that, you know, I don't think that he could really beat them in a street fight, even because of their size, bro. And Nate Diaz is not a big dude. Like, he's not that big of a dude. I think he walks like, you know, he doesn't walk around shredded or anything like that, but you know, he maybe walks around and probably like, I don't know what he walks around in. I'm not even gonna try to guess, but I know he's not that big of a dude. So I personally, you know, hopefully I'm interested to see what him and Jorge finna do in this boxing match. I think that's very, I don't know, I just thought that was weird. I didn't like two MMA fighters agreeing to do a boxing match, but that just shows you, I guess, excuse me, that just shows you, bro, the money is the money is in boxing, man. Like, it just is. The money is in boxing, I guess. So well, ain't nothing to guess about, but you know, it is what it is, man. As far as Anthony Joshua goes, man, I'm pretty sure neither one of these guys are gonna really just respond to that, because I mean, it just came out of nowhere. Like, they haven't even done an interview about Nate. It just came out of nowhere or whatnot. But I want to see Anthony. I heard Anthony Joshua was gonna fight Filip Hrgović or whatnot. I heard that that's possibly happening, or that's who he's looking to fight next, because he can't fight as much as we want him to fight Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is tied up for the rest of this year, because he has to fight Usyk in May, and then they have a rematch later this year. So I don't think he'll be getting a Tyson Fury fight. So, you know, go ahead and get Hrgović to become like what, the mandatory for the IBF, you know what I'm saying, an interim title or whatever, and then go from there. As far as excuse me, y'all. As far as Deontay Wilder, man, I don't know, man. Whatever he does, I'm gonna support. Deontay Wilder is my favorite heavyweight, but you know, if he decides not to fight again, bro, I wouldn't be mad at that, man. His last performance, it didn't seem like he really, you know, it didn't seem like he really just wanted to really, he really even cared to be in the sport anymore, you know. And I'm not mad at him. He made plenty of money, you know. I just don't want to see him get in there and get hurt. But if he does decide to fight again, I'm all with it. I'm always watch him, you know. He always has that equalizer in the right hand. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. If I'm just gonna be honest with you, I just don't think him and I don't think what's his name, Malik Scott, is a good trainer for him. I'm just gonna be honest. And I was even thinking about that with his fight against Robert Helenius. The way he came out, I didn't want to say anything. I didn't say anything because I was thinking like, well, because it was a year before. It was a year since he had fought when that fight happened. And the fight was only one round, so I was thinking like, you know, let me just give it a chance to see what he can do or whatnot. And you know, I saw that in his fight against his last fight against Joseph Parker, and I don't think that Malik Scott is a good fit for him, just if I'm being 100% honest. So we'll see how that goes. As far as Tyson Fury goes, well, Tyson Fury, like I said, he got his hands full with Usyk. I think that's going to be an interesting matchup, and it might not be the most fan-friendly fight, I don't believe, but it's an interesting matchup for all the belts. So I'm definitely interested to see what's it gonna be, and you know, him and Anthony Joshua could definitely make for a big domestic fight. I would love to see. All right, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. What do you think about Nate Diaz? Comments. Oh man, I love Nate Diaz so much, man. But you know, that's my thoughts on it. But what do I know?